It's a mirage, disappearing. Can you see it? shadows through the haze, lost inside the violet rays. It's an electric mirage in the heat, moving to the rhythm of the street, fading out before we reach the end. Around the curve, around the bend. So ignite the phantom light. The city is a glowing ghost, a lighthouse on a silent coast. The bass is pulling like a magnet's core, leading us to something more. A trick of light, a sleight of hand, written on the shifting sand. It's an electric mirage in the heat, moving to the rhythm of the street, fading out before we reach the end. Around the curve, around the on a knee on the throne. We're moving toward the point of no return, where all the cold stars finally start to burn. On the crimson horizon, we are free, drifting in a digital galaxy. The strings are pulling at the heart of time, a rhythmic reason, a silent fire. The sky is opening beyond the crimson to the end of time. Horizon. Neon lights in the crimson haze, lost inside this midnight maze. Your shadow dancing on the wall. Wait for the rhythm, wait for the fall. Warm bass pulsing through my skin. Where does the dream and reality begin? Hold me in the deep, let the melody flow. Underneath the red light where the secrets grow. Soulful whispers, nocturnal sighs. I can see the cosmos reflected in your eyes. Dreaming. of a distant star. No words needed, just the sound floating high above the ground. Hold me in the deep, let the melody flow underneath the red light where the secrets grow. Soulful whispers, nocturnal sighs. I can see the cosmos reflected in your eyes. Everything is fading into the crimson. Stay. To me, to me, to me, to me. Walking on the edge of a crystal blade, where the colors bleed and the shadows fade. I see my face in 1,000 tiles, stretching out for endless miles. Symmetry in every beat we take, a perfect image that will never break. Caught in the prism, reflections tonight, bending the dark in the crimson light. Double vision, a rhythmic twin. Where do I end and the glass begin? Prism. Just a neon silhouette tonight, fading in and out of the pale light. A rhythmic heartbeat in the sea of gray, chasing the ghost of the yesterday. Just a shadow, in the neon glow. A soulful ghost the dark like silk, white as moon and smooth as milk. No more edges, no more lines, where the shadow and the light entwines. A quiet elegance in the beat, walking on velvet, silent feet. Wrapped in silken shadows tonight, safe from the reach of the morning light. A minute's pulse, a simple truth, finding the rhythm, finding the youth, so smooth, silk in the shadow. Less is more in the crimson glow, watching the heavy rivers flow. A single note in the vast expanse, giving the ghost a room to dance. Every breath is a filtered sound, floating an inch above the ground. Wrapped in silken shadows tonight, safe from the reach of the morning light. A minute's pulse, a simple truth, finding the rhythm, finding the youth. Everything is slipping into the silk in the shadow of the night. The air is thick with the scent of wine, moving slow in a straight line. Everything is softened at the edge, walking on crimson lead. I feel the rhythm like a warm embrace, fading out of time and space, wrapped in velvet, lost in the red, following the thread where the music led, deep and soulful, thick and sweet, moving with the ghost of the street. Shadows on the silk-lined floor. I don't need the daylight anymore. Every note is a velvet touch, never too little, never too much. The bass is heavy but it feels so light, swimming through the curtains of the night, wrapped in velvet, lost in the red, following the thread where the music led. Stop the clock, just stay in the dream. Hands of the clock are standing still, frozen in a crimson chill. Dust motes dancing in the red light beam, sinking deeper in this waking dream. The world outside is a blur of gray, just yet. Every vibration is a warm embrace, erasing every line of time and space. We're caught in a timeless reverie, between the pulse and the memory. A rhythmic ghost in a velvet room. Watch the midnight flowers bloom. Fragments of a mirror on the sand. Tracing silver lines upon my hand. The silence here is heavy, dark and sweet. I hear the rhythm under shifting feet. A million stars are drowning in the deep. Secrets that the midnight used to keep. Sky is weeping on the neon signs, blurred colors, intersecting lines. Every drop is a memory on the glass, watching the lonely shadows pass. I'm walking through a river of regret, in a city that hasn't slept just yet. Let it rain in the deep of the night, wash away the ghosts and the light. A rhythmic storm inside my soul, where the thunder and the bass both roll. In the crimson ray, fading into light inside of me. The wind is whispering the secret code upon this long and neon shadowed road. Every flicker is a heartbeat's ghost. From the city to the silent coast, we're bathing in the liquid starlight now. The universe is making its first bow. Ethereal rhythms flowing through the air. I see the silver ribbons in your hair. Translucent dreams are washing over us, a golden wheel beneath the cosmic dust. The bass is breathing like a gentle tide, with nowhere left to run and nowhere left to hide. We are the pulse inside, the glowing blue, a symphony of me, a song of you. Bathing in the liquid starlight now. The universe is making its first bow. Ethereal rhythms flowing through the air. I see the silver ribbons in your hair. Into the morning, but the stars remain liquid. The moon is hanging by a silver thread above the ripples in the crimson bed. I feel the gravity begin to fail. beneath the shadow of a vapor trail. We're moving outward to the open sea, where the dark water sets the spirit free.